Well, look, man, I'm looking forward to seeing your special. Give everybody what a little taste of what to expect when they stream. It's just more of the same of just a good old fashioned classic George Lopez.
This is, I've created an uncle alter ego that, I had these uncles. It's a combination of all of them that, they told my uncle not to drink. You have heart disease, you have gangrenous right foot, you have liver, cirrhosis of the liver. You drink, you die. And I saw my uncle go to the doctor. Oh, nobody heckles a doctor. And he drank. He lost his foot. We called them like pick apart. Say if somebody needs a knee, they're going to take his knee. And it is about a little bit of what's going on now with some immigration stuff. It's all the family stuff, and it's a little bit ridiculous to think that we all need to know where our food came from. If they said, "Hey, these tortillas are handmade," they're like, "Whose hands?"
That's
You
right.
know, was the chicken humanely put down? Giving CBD oil to my rescue dogs. All of the things that I think at this particular time in the middle of the summer, I think it'll be a special that'll be very well received. As the screeners have started to go out, I've gotten a lot of great feedback from people that I would not have expected great feedback from, because comedy is a business where everybody thinks that they're better than everybody else, and
Uh,
somehow they find it hard to give somebody a compliment. When I used to think that the fact that all these Latino comedians would never say, I was inspired by George Lopez, when clearly I was doing it while they were still in elementary school. So I don't need the confirmation, because I pretty much have done everything I ever aspired to do. So
sure.
you're just playing with house money now, Rich.
Well, who was before I let you go? Who was on tour? Who was out there with you in '87 when you started? Who was out there with you? Who you were opening for? Or who were you? Who did?
Well, I started in 1979. I quit my job at 87. So in 79, Jay Leno was there. David Letterman wore a Ball University t-shirt. He drove a pickup truck to and from the Comedy Store. Gary Shandling was at the Comedy Store in Westwood. Howie Mandel, Tim Thomerson, Yakov Smirnoff, Pryor. I remember when we were there, we heard this incredible commotion coming from the main room, and Robin Williams was on stage. They opened this door. Robin Williams is on stage in his Mork and Mindy costume. He must have came from Paramount, in the
Right.
suspenders and the pants, and Rock, Seinfeld, Arsenio, Richard Pryor. I saw idling in a yellow Corniche Rolls Royce in front of the Comedy Store by himself, listening to his set on a microcassette recorder. Just the greatest period of time
Doubt.
in a 18-year-old Chicano from the San Fernando Valley's life. I could not have asked for, even though I didn't know him, I could not have asked to see better representation of comedy. I met Dick Gregory, I saw Dick Shawn, I became friends with Richard Pryor. I know Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, and I are friendly, and then Arsenio and I have been friends for 31 years. So as a fan of it, I never thought I was better than anybody. I just wanted to be me, and to know all these guys, and to know musicians the way I know musicians, and to just be able to, play golf. And I played golf with Scottie Pippen yesterday at Lakeside. To see these guys, and golf has been a great way to do that. It's not a bad life, Rich.
It sure is. What did you talk to Scotty about the Last Dance documentary?
We talk a little bit about the Last Dance. A guy was talking to him about a guy who invented the barcode that owns a tremendous amount of property in Chicago,
Uh-huh.
tremendous car collection, 2 buildings. And they said, like Jay Leno, he goes, this guy goes to Jay Leno goes to this guy to see if he'll sell him cars. But we a little bit about the Last Dance, not a lot about it. I realized that they want to be left alone. But hey, when Michael Jordan, when he left, we said, if Michael Jordan says that none of this would have been accomplished by not having Scottie Pippen at my side, you realize that the greatest, arguably one of the greatest players to ever play basketball, says that I would not have done what I did without having the guy who shot 97 by my side.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.